Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sport on YouTube, where Brazil are playing Costa Rica on the 22nd at 1 o'clock. I'm here with Jack Price. You right, Jack?
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about today's game. So Brazil last game drew 1-1 against Switzerland, with Coutinho getting on the score sheet in a shower. What did you think of that game and the Brazilian performance?
Yeah, well, it's difficult really to say for Brazil because as much as Switzerland are a decent all-round team, you expect Brazil to do a lot better. You know, this is the first game of the World Cup. You need to start strong. You know, yes, a draw and a point in the group stage is great, but you need to start off with 3 points because otherwise you're sort of on the back foot. So, you know, Brazil have a much stronger team than Switzerland. So to be fair, you know, they played well in the first half, but you know, the second half they didn't look like the same team that came out. So, I mean, They need to do a bit better in this game. Obviously, Serbia beat Costa Rica, so you know, Brazil really need to look at this and think, you know, we need to win this game, and we need to win this game comfortably, really.
So Brazil have got a lot of key players. They've got Alisson in goal, who's keeping out Edison. You've got Neymar with his pot noodle hair, the big one. Coutinho, Firmino, your boy Willian, Jesus, Casemiro. They're all big name players. They all play for big clubs. The performances yesterday, I say as we film this, on the Sunday was not very good. So for some of the players, so what do you think they need to change in the next game, Brazil?
I don't know. It's difficult, isn't it? Because they have so many good and talented players, and it's sort of a little bit like Argentina for me in the fact that they've got so many great players, more so up front than they do at back. Obviously, we talk about Alisson, who's a Liverpool target. Yeah, I mean, you know, they've got a great goalkeeper, and like you said, he's keeping Edison out of the team, and Edison was phenomenal in the Premier League for Man City last season, so it shows how good he is. And you know, they've got Dani Alves and Marcelo at wing backs, but they're more strengths up front. You named them: Coutinho, Jesus, Roberto Firmino, you know, Willian, Neymar. You know, they've got so many talented players, but I think they still need to gel a little bit more as a team. Well, you can see that sometimes they're more individual players. So I don't know, you know, but I think they need to come together as a team. They need to show, because a draw in their first match is okay, but it's not brilliant. So, you know, they need to win this game, you know, by 2 or 3-0 to not only get the confidence up of the players, but the fans watching at home, because we know Brazil is a massive football nation, and you know, to see them only draw against Switzerland, I dread to think what their papers back at home are reading.
So as you said, Costa Rica lost their game. Kolarov with a stunning free kick for Serbia. They've got some key players. They've got Keylor Navas, nearly getting confused then. They've got Gamboa, who used to play for West Brom and Celtic. I don't know if that name rings a bell. Brian Ruiz, Fulham. So they've got some players. You've got Joe Campbell, who plays for Arsenal, and Oviedo, who used to play for Everton and Sunderland. So you've got someone that's played in the English league, very experienced side. Any of those players interest you at all? Or do you think they can trouble Brazil?
Yeah, I mean, you know, let's not knock them down immediately. I mean, they played well, really, against Serbia. I mean, that goal for Kolarov was outstanding. I mean, you know, he shows that he's still got it. And, you know, Serbia played well, but for Costa Rica to stay in that match, he just shows that, you know, how good of a squad they are. They may not be the most known in the world. You know, you don't think of, oh yeah, you know, he plays for Costa Rica or something like that. But, you know, they have a decent side squad that can do stuff. So, you know, I don't think you can, you know, count them out of you know, being trashed, but I think in terms of how Brazil need to come back after this first game, you know, they need to show something. So, you know, they need to really win by 2 or 3 goals.
Obviously, Neymar's a key player for Brazil. In the last game, he was the most fouled player with 10 since Shearer in the World Cup games in '98. Can't remember the opposition fouling Shearer, who was fouled 11 times in one game. How do you think Costa Rica can stop the likes of Neymar?
Just keep fouling him. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You know, they know how key players are for Brazil, but I think the tricky thing is that Brazil have so many key players. Is that, you know, you can try and injure one and try and foul one, but if each passes the ball to the next one, they've got so many that, you know, all of them can be dangerous. So, you know, I think obviously they were trying to foul Neymar, but, you know, as much as getting rid of Neymar is a good thing maybe for the team, when you've got people like Jesus, Willian, Coutinho, Firmino up front, you know, that doesn't really make much of a difference. So, you know, that's probably possibly a tactic there from Costa Rica. Maybe they'll try and expose Neymar and try and do their best to stop him. But like I said, this is something that Brazil need to work on, and something that Brazil need to do to try and get further in this tournament.
Do you have a score prediction for us?
Yeah, I think as much as I'd like maybe Costa Rica to give them a game and try and get a draw, I just see that Brazil need to do something in this tournament. So I think it'll be 2 or 3-0 to Brazil.
Personally, I think it's going to be 2-0. And I think I'd like to see Firmino start instead of Jesus up front.
I wonder why.
Not because of Liverpool connection, I just think he did more in the game when he come on than Jesus. So that's our opinions on the Brazil versus Costa Rica game. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video, and obviously follow the social media channels. Thanks for watching. Bye.